What it do, what it do, what it do. All my beautiful butterflies out there. My camera keeps starting by itself. I be getting prepared to do the readings. And now you know how you sit your phone down, you push it to play. I mean, not you don't push play or record. I just turn the app on, and then I look up and the phone is recording. You seen I didn't touch the phone, it just started recording on itself. Thank God I already got you some cards out here, and I was just going to light me a cigarette, so I'm just going to light it. The energy is showing me, Divine Feminine, oh yeah, please keep in mind that this reading is not going to resonate with everybody. So only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax. Let that shit go. Okay? I'm sitting here looking just like my mama. Lord have mercy. Rest in peace, mama. Looking like my mama now. But anyway, somebody is getting karma. Somebody is being judged right now. Because whoever this person was, 1, they were fake. 2, they had you in some sort of mental prison. 3, they wouldn't work while you did all the work. 4, this person ain't got no job, but they taking trips and shit. They was unofficial when it comes to the relationship with you. Now that they're under judgment, they thinking about how they painted a negative picture of you. Or they're thinking about how they can... Oh. Okay, I just got it. Divine Feminine, I don't know who energy is, but this is a masculine. He's dumb, okay? But he's trying to figure out how he can make somebody believe that he got it, that he's going to work or he got a job. This person really just got out of jail, or they homeless. This could be a homosexual. They may be... See, the occupation is in reverse, and imprisonment is in reverse. So somebody just got out of jail and they ain't got no job. And somebody made a wise decision to travel somewhere, and they know they don't got no job to pay for it. This is, you know that they false now. You know they fake. All the toil and labor that they put in the relationship with you, or whatever they put it in, it was fake. And you know it now. Okay, so for somebody, this is somebody's ex that's getting out of jail. He ain't got no job. He may try to come travel towards you. He ain't got no money. He's making an unwise decision. Or somebody may be getting out of jail, trying to travel somewhere, and they know they don't have the funds to cover it. So let's just tap in a little bit. This is somebody who wants to get back with you. They may have been in jail 8 months, 7 months, years. It's over between you and them. Okay? For somebody, it was over on March 4th. For somebody else, it was over January 2nd, the day after New Year's. You broke up with this person. Maybe, see? You walked away from this person. You could be their baby mama. You could have a child with this person. And they were sucking the life out of you. Probably going back and forth in jail. You You have kids by this person. Maybe they made a lot of dumb decisions and they ended their ass up in jail. Now, if they didn't end up in literal jail, they may be in spiritual jail under judgment. This means they lost their job. Somebody went on a trip somewhere and couldn't afford it, and maybe they can't get back home. Maybe they took a trip and ended up in jail in another state or another country. This is karma. Because somebody made an unwise decision. Somebody even had somebody out here trying to spy on you. But they didn't have whoever they hired or got to watch you. They couldn't come back and tell them that. See, they was out here painting a negative picture of you. The whole time it was them. This is somebody's child's father. The Empress energy out here. Very mothering, compassionate, loving, nurturing. And this person was out here lying. See how he looking? He could be figuring out, if I say this about Divine Feminine, will they believe me? He was up here making up lies. This is why he's getting karma. He was out here lying, telling people that you have him in jail. He can't do this. I can't even find a job. She's so, and that's probably the energy with him. He could have made you lose your job. He could have came up to your job acting a fool. He may have somebody even came to somebody's job and got up there and they didn't have enough money to get back where they was going. It's just dumb decisions. And they getting karma for their dumb decision. This is somebody's child's father. Okay. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the choice that you made by being with this person. You were giving more to the relationship than he was. That's why his ass is getting karma. Oh, and he's the Knight of Wands energy. Go and impulsively hop in a bed with somebody he don't even really know. That's why his ass is getting karma. Now, I don't know which Divine Feminines is dealing with this, but it's different for everybody. Some of y'all, somebody's person just got out of jail. Somebody's person lost their job. Somebody's person took a trip somewhere and they ain't had enough money to get back because they lost their job. Somebody's person is in jail and they ain't got enough money to get their ass out, to bail them out. This is all karma. Because just like he put the toil and labor into painting a negative picture about you, he's under judgment for that shit. This was a very unwise decision, a dumb decision to do this to an empress. And the empress has walked away. Now, for some of you, you may have walked away from somebody and you may be going to another false person for somebody out there. It's like somebody is walking away from an energy and you're going to walk right into that same energy. Same spirit, different body. Somebody who will suck the life out of you. Somebody who you will be given to and they not given to you. Somebody who's broke, in and out of jail. So this is like whoever, it's a feminine out there. It seems like she's attracted to the bad boys. Yeah, I was in that energy too. Yeah, I was attracted to the bad boys. This person is thinking about how they extorted you, how you was given to them and they wasn't given to you. They thinking about how they was cheating on you unofficial or going around acting like they wasn't married or in a relationship, which was a dumb decision. Yep. So what is the karma that this person is experiencing? A lot of lies. Ace of Swords in reverse. But you know the truth. Their judgment, part of their judgment is they can't think straight. They thinking. Yeah, they really thinking, and they have no choice to. If they was in jail and they getting out, while they was in jail, they was thinking about all of this shit. Now, if they weren't in literal jail, they were in spiritual jail, sitting their ass on a park bench somewhere by themselves, or sitting in the garage of one of their family members, or on their couch, or sitting in somebody's backyard, sitting in a tree or something. They by themselves. Okay. What are the lies? So for somebody, they may be lying, freed themselves. They lying about freeing themselves. They lying saying they got a job and they don't. Somebody is lying and saying they're not in a real relationship with somebody. They're lying. They are. Now they ass is in jail thinking about all the lies. See, they lied and said that they was free, probably from their baby mama. If you not the baby mama, they could have lied about having something with their baby mama. She don't seem like a bad person. She's in the energy of herself, feeling like she's overwhelmed by the choice that she made in this person too. Whoever the baby mama is, you could be a baby mama, she could be a baby mama. Both of y'all could have a child by this person. If she's a divine feminine and you're a divine feminine, both of you are overwhelmed by what this person did, because apparently he's in this Knight of Wands energy. So just like he hopped in the bed and danced with her, he danced with you, he's danced with other people, and now his ass is under judgment. He ain't got no job. He's dumb and made an unwise decision. Now he's scared he's overwhelmed by his the Nine of Cups. He's upset. The Tower in reverse. See, this could mean somebody don't want to argue, somebody don't want to fight, or somebody avoided a Tower, or somebody avoided. If he's dealing with another divine feminine, neither one of y'all is finna fight over this motherfucker. Both of y'all done freed yourself. All the jail shit is coming out in reverse. And both of you walked away. Because you both know the fucking truth. Yeah, you know the truth. And you ain't finna fight over them. Yep. Two divine feminines is saying they ain't finna fight. This person could be an emperor. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Divine feminine. Both of you. Or you say you not finna fight over somebody. Whoever this person is, they're unstable. They're financially, Ten of Cups. See, he sees this, whoever he is, he got two divine feminine. And it's not for everybody, because the majority of the readings be showing a divine masculine, a divine feminine, and a karmic. This is showing two divine feminines out here. The Empress and the High Priestess. And I say those are two different good women. And this is why he's getting judgment. This is why he's getting, because apparently this is that masculine that goes after the divine feminine energy, just so he can sabotage them, just so he can run around and paint a negative picture about him, where he's the negative picture. He's the one who's in the wrong. He's the one out here with no job. He's the one out here making unwise decisions. Got people following Divine Feminine, come telling him what they doing and shit. Yeah. Yeah, he's talking shit about both of you. Divine Feminine, this other feminine could be your friend. This could be just you. This don't have to be nobody he fooling around with. This could be you have a friend that's just as high vibing as you. You two could have ganged up on him or something. I don't know. Both of you could have she could have been there and he could have been trying to pull on your heartstring or something. He could have been trying to pull on your emotions to make you act out of character. And maybe this other Divine Feminine, she's like, come on, let's go. Yeah. Now, like I said, this don't have to be somebody he fooling around with. This could be you and your friend. And with this Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse, you got your own money. You ain't sharing. I don't think this is this other feminine. And if it is, if it's another feminine, she's stingy. Or she could be, you know, this is somebody she could have a lot of money. She could have her own business and she's not sharing. Yeah. So this could be you. You may be being stingy with this person. Somebody rides a motorcycle. Something wrong with his motorcycle. Or Divine Feminine, somebody is looking at this man sitting on the motorcycle. Maybe you're not talking to him. Maybe you're watching him receive karma because he was trying to slow you down. You ain't in your feelings, you just watching him. He didn't make you happy, you just looking at him like, yeah, he was being stingy with you. Being stingy and then try to negotiate. Let's try to talk this out because he see you walking away. It's destiny here. And it's destined for you to call your power back, to call your life back. This person is trying to subdue you. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be an Aquarius. So now he's out here recklessly spending money, or he was recklessly spending money. Somebody may have just won some money or something. Somebody is not sitting around waiting for somebody anymore, because the more they try to accommodate this person, they was never satisfied with it. And since you've walked away, this person is having anxiety attacks. They stressing out. You may have spoke the truth to them that gave them an anxiety attack. You may have told them about them trying to put somebody in a competition with you. You ain't finna fight over him. You ain't finna let nobody intimidate you, stress you out. If that's the case, you walk away from the situation. That's what I'm seeing here. And now, since you don't want to fight over this person, they finna come in trying to be charming and graceful. They want to negotiate, but at one point in time, this person was very moody and jealous. They have an overactive imagination. So you freed yourself from this person, and now they thinking about you. like, damn, she ain't finna fight over me. Apparently that's what they expected. And instead of you fighting over them, you walked away from the situation and said, she can have you. They can have you, or whoever. You walked away. And for you to be able to walk away from this person, it made you happy. It was an accomplishment, and you're embracing that accomplishment that you walked away from this person, because this was somebody who, when they never wanted to go out nowhere, they was taking shortcuts in the relationship. They were putting toil and labor in something else other than you. They was creating blockages. There was a lot of arguments and fights. For some of you, this person, you couldn't focus on your money, your finances. If you were, trying to do something to make money, this person was creating some sort of blockages. Now they having regrets. They're having regrets for trying to keep you from being curious about anybody else or anything else. Yeah, they had you in a spiritual prison. So for somebody, these jails, this is you being released from this person's prison. They wouldn't work. That means you had everything. Everything was on you. And this person, they didn't like your spirituality. They didn't like if you watch readings or tarot. They didn't like that shit. And you are in the Queen of Wands energy. So this person don't want you already. If you're in the Queen of Wands energy and the Fool is in reverse, the Fool is about having an open, curious mindset about something. People were curious about you, and this person was out here. They may have even been asking him questions about you, and because he didn't want them to be curious or get to know you or know your character, he said negative shit about you. Because he's very moody and jealous. So if anybody asks any questions about you, he gonna paint a negative ass picture. He don't want nobody to know you. He don't want nobody to be with you, because you in that Queen of Wands energy. And the Queen of Wands is, she hot, fiery, passionate. She's a social butterfly. People are attracted to her. Brains, beauty, body, single, sexy, and successful. A social butterfly. She has confidence in herself. I heard something about somebody got a walk out there, that your walk attracts attention. So you may be finding out that the whole time that this was somebody you was in a fake relationship. Yeah. Because the reason I say it's fake, because this person, they don't have a job, or if they had a job, they got fired from their job, or they could have quit their job. They don't have no employment. And with them having no employment, or not having some sort of financial independence, they couldn't possibly be in a relationship if they don't have to give. Okay? And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that's extortion. That's somebody being taken for granted. A Queen of Wands was being taken for granted by a false motherfucker that she walked away from. And you don't have to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You can be any sign. But if you're confident, hit that 1111. If you're a social butterfly, hit 1111. Put that in the comments, 1111. If you got brains, beauty, and body, hit 1111. If you're single, successful, and sexy, hit 1111. If you know that this person know you so sexy and he's trying to create blockages because he don't want nobody else to know you, be curious about you, hit 1111 in the comment section. Okay? Because now this person, they're about to come and they finna come and negotiate. So let's see, what are they coming to negotiate about? What are they coming to negotiate for? What is this person coming to negotiate, Holy Spirit? For security. To anchor you down, either to propose marriage to you, move in together, let's settle down. They need security. Okay? This is why they trying to negotiate. Yeah, they know they need security because some of them have just really got out of jail and they don't have an address. They don't have a job, they don't have an address. Some of them ain't got no money because they was paying for a high-ass private investigator to follow your ass and didn't find nothing. So they basically wasted their money. If you're walking around being bold and beautiful, they paid a private investigator. And somebody, you know, they may not can't afford a real private investigator, but they can have somebody that you don't know following you. And whatever they was following, they couldn't find anything. If anything, they was telling them, it's you this. You this Queen of Wands energy. You this Empress energy. And you're this High Priestess, Divine Feminine. That's all they can tell you. You're not out here starting shit with people. You're not being low vibrational. You're not busting out windows. You're not stealing. You're not manipulating people. You walked away. It's their loss. Yeah, you freed yourself. So Divine Feminine, if this reading resonated with you, I don't really need to pull no cards to give you any advice because you took your own advice and walked away. Now, if you walked away from this person and it still hurts, I suggest that you get yourself a green adventure. Okay, now look at, get you a green adventurer, okay, and a pink rose quartz and an amethyst, and you can take a whole chain. If you buy some of these little things, go into a metaphysical store and buy some of these, okay. If you go and you purchased a necklace with these crystals on them already, you're gonna pay more. So what you do, you purchase the crystals and you purchase some of these and you make your own necklace, and you can put as many around. You can have them motherfuckers going all around, all crystals. You could have just a crystal necklace. Buy a bunch of these and have the stones. See, you can get these. That's for the heart chakra. This is citrine, and that's for joy and happiness. You can get a necklace, and if you want to be happy, if you want to draw the energy of the sun, get yourself a citrine. If you want truth and clarity about somebody, you can get yourself a clear crystal quartz or an amethyst or a blue agate, a blue stone, the angel crystal. If you want to know the truth, and you wear that stone and burn you a candle, okay, and just sit there and meditate, and what is your inner self saying to you? Make sure you're somewhere by yourself, somewhere where it's peaceful. where you can listen to your higher self. Have a conversation with your higher self, okay? Because whoever this person is, I'm glad the broken heart didn't come out. So this is telling me that somebody has healed, you walked away. The healing was you walking away from this person. And now that you've healed and walked away, they're gonna try to negotiate. Because see, you've called your power back. You're being strong. Yeah, Auntie having a hot flash, y'all. So, and I got this candle burning. So yeah, you start your healing off by taking a spiritual bath. If you don't have nothing but a half a cup of salt, it can be sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, table salt, iodized salt. Put a half a cup in your bath water. And a lot of people may say, no, you have to have salt is salt. Okay, long as it's real salt. Look up. If you don't believe me, just Google or go on YouTube. You already here. Spiritual properties of salt. How to protect yourself using salt. And they're going to show you black salt, white salt, pink salt, and whatever kind of salt they have out there that I'm unaware of. Salt is for cleansing. When you go to the beach and you get in that ocean water, you're getting a spiritual cleansing. Okay, look it up. Do your own research. Don't sit here and listen to me. I need for you to get your own research, because I'm teaching myself and I'm learning myself. And whatever I'm learning, I'm trying to help you. Because a lot of people come to these readings, and these readings will have you fucked up. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't know how to use your discernment, and you think that we talking directly to you, even when we do a personal reading, we could be picking up the energy of the person who just left your house. We could be doing a personal reading for you, and one of your sisters just left, and we're reading the cards, and everything we say, it didn't happen to you, but damn, that's the same thing my sister just told me went on. That's how energy is. So even when you out there paying for a personal reading, the energy may not come back as yours. You know, it can be somebody that's around you. That's why a lot of people be coming in the comments talking shit, because they don't know how to use their discernment and listen to their intuition when they listening to these readers and us. Okay? If you know that a reader is saying something and that didn't happen to you, you shouldn't get in the comments and say, oh, that didn't happen. That didn't happen to me. Because really, when you do that, that to me, in my opinion, when I see people going into card readers things in their comment section and they saying, that didn't happen, you just really make yourself look dumb, because it's like you're trying to make the reader look dumb, like they lying. But in reality, if you look back at the comments, you the only one looking dumb, because there's other people in the comment section saying it's resonating. This happened to me. And here's some dumbass come in and say it didn't happen. Okay, that's telling you right there. It may be not the truth for you, but it's the truth for some fucking body else. You hear me? So, yeah, get yourself a pink rose quartz, a green aventurine, and an amethyst. Okay. The green aventurine is for your heart chakra. And a lot of people don't know. You know, some people can avoid a heart attack by wearing a green aventurine, because the energy of that crystal keeps you balanced. It keeps you calm, to where people have heart attacks because they get so mad about something to where they can't control their anger. They can't control their hurt. And that's putting stress on your body and your heart. But if you have a green adventuring, when people get you mad, you won't even get mad. You will be calm. Okay? It's calmness. Things that people do affects their body. Strokes and shit. I had a stroke. That's why, like right now today, I don't let nobody get me upset. And when I feel the energy of somebody trying to get me upset, I either leave or I tell them to leave. I get away from the situation. If this is my kids, I close my door. I make them get out. I start burning my sage. I calm down and listen to some calming music. I smoke me a blunt and chill out. Then I start doing something positive to forget about what that scenario was. Because the longer you hold on to it, that's putting stress on you. You have to learn to release that shit. Take a spiritual bath. And on top of that, when somebody is coming around you and they're doing that negative shit, that's where it's time for you to start exposing those demons that they're carrying. You have an argumentative spirit. You have a spirit in you that wants to fuck with me. Why? And then if that person is carrying that spirit, you ask that demon, what the fuck do you want? Demon. And then tell the person, I'm not talking to you. Because apparently you don't know what you're doing. It's a demon speaking through you. It's a demon in you making you do that. So I'm talking to that spirit and letting that spirit know you have no power over me. And I will not allow you to use whoop-de-whoop to come and try to torture me. And that's when you start getting your spray bottles, getting your mops and your brooms and shit, opening your blinds and shit, doing all of that shit. That person is going to get so uncomfortable. They may be mad, but they going to have to leave. That spirit is saying, oh, we got to get the hell up out of here. I don't know who need to hear that. But that's what I do. Any person come in my home and they carrying a dark spirit on them, I tell them, oh, you got that spirit of whoop-de-whoop. Oh, don't come in bringing that spirit of sadness in here. No. And especially if you done told this person how to avoid shit, not get involved in shit. Leave that person alone. Don't deal with them no more. When they call, don't answer. Don't do this. Just block their energy. Withdraw your energy from them. Stay away from them. And then if they still around them people and they want to come around you, that's where you start calling them out. Or don't let them in your shit. I don't know who need to hear that. I didn't mean to say all of that, but hey, that's what I was led to tell you. And I hope this gave you some clarification or some sort of help, and start tying your head up at night, because this person could be sending shit, having dreams about them, wet dreams about them, dreaming and wishing that hopefully that y'all get back together. No, you don't want that. You cleanse that energy and you rebuke every spirit that's not meant for you, okay, of good. I'll see y'all next time.